What is up, everyone? Happy race day, everybody. How are we doing today? We're doing the what is this race called? Freedom 250 Grand Prix of Washington, D.C. That is a mouthful. We're doing the Washington, D.C. Grand Prix today. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, race fans, we got 6 votes in the chat. Um, Kyle Kirkwood leads the voting but with 33%. Right behind him is David Malkus at 17%. Paddle Award is at 30% as well. And y'all, if you vote other in the chat, please tell me who you are rooting for. What is up, Carmen? How are you? When they're doing the starting grid, this is the official starting grid for the race. So first, we got Alex Paulo. Second, we got Kyle Kirkwood. Third, we got Scott McLaughlin. Fourth, Christian Ramson. Fifth, Marcus Armstrong. Sixth, David Malkus. Seventh, Paddle Award. Eighth, Dennis Huger. I keep ninth, Christian Lundgaard. 10th, Felix Rovenquist. 11th, Cal Colette. 12th, Will Power. 13th, Scott Dixon. 14th, Joseph Newgarden. Joseph Newgarden, by the way, came in first in qualifying. So Newgarden is going to be a guy I'm going to look out for this afternoon. 16th, Alexander Rossi. Alexander Rossi is 15th. 16th, Lewis Foster. 17th, Rinus VK. 18th, Nolan Siegel. 19th, Roman Grosjean. 12th, the Ohio man, Graham Raw. 21st, Marcus Ericsson. 22nd, Stingray Robb. 23rd, Kyle Kiffin Simpson. 24th, Mick Schumacher. And 25th, Santiago Ferracci. I'm actually going to see if there's any Graham Wall merch. I'm actually kind of excited. Where's Grammy? Grammy, where are you? Since Graham Wall is from Ohio, of course I'm going to see if there's any merch. So Graham Wall is from New Albany, Ohio. We're going to shop the driver merch. Let's see if we can get some merch. What is up, Andrew? How are you? He says, good morning, everyone. 10 a.m. Pacific time, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 28.89 Celsius in the Lakewood area. Going with Stingray Robb. Okay, so Alex, Andrew, god damn. Andrew is going with Stingray Robb. I don't know. Do I want to get Newgarden merch? Newgarden has a lot of merch, actually. I feel like he has more merch than Raw does. So I might get a Newgarden jersey. I don't know if I'm going to get a Newgarden shirt or if I'm going to get a jersey. Anyway, so let's go back to the where's Hulu? There it is. So they're doing a little commercial here. You like the name? Stingray Robb is a decent name there. By the way, guys, we do have a goal in the chat. Super chat goal This is unfortunately my last IndyCar stream of the season, of the 2026 season, due to football season coming up. The goal ends in the next 2 hours and 41 minutes. And if we get one super chat of $10 or more, I will try my best to do every single race of the 2027 IndyCar season. Carmen says she's going with Mick Schumacher. Interesting. Going with Mick Schumacher. Frozen Coke, and fried apple turnovers from Burger King. Interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the stream and you have not yet, and you haven't yet, hit that like button. There's 8 likes on the stream. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. It is going to be a I don't know. I don't know how long Schumacher has been racing, honestly. Listen, I got water here. I've had a can of cheer wine. I got water. It doesn't have ice in it. Unfortunately, I got my mom and dad were at Sam's Club, and they bought a 4-pound bag of taffy, and I got 2 pieces of banana taffy here that are probably going to be gone by the time the race starts. So we are in Washington, D.C. It is a street circuit track. This is the Freedom 250 Grand Prix of Washington, D.C. 250 laps, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm trying to see, when does the 2027 IndyCar schedule? So, actually, they already announced the Phase 1 races. So it looks like next season we will be getting started on Sunday, March 7th of 2027. So it looks like there's 3 races in March. And then there is so there's 3 races in March, 2 races in April, 2 races in May, and a race in June. So May 30th is when the Indy 500 will be running. So yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 races to start the 2027 season. So yeah, if we get that super chat of $10 or more, chat, I will be doing every race I can. As right now, I'm gonna pop a banana taffy because race isn't expected to start for another 3 minutes. Sorry, I didn't want to hear you guys. I didn't want you guys to hear that. So this is the first ever race. Secretary Doug Burgum and Lieutenant General Lawrence G. Ferguson are going to be the drivers. Start your engines. So Secretary Doug Burgum is talking right now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the drivers have started their engines. Brody, that is a crazy thing to say. I saw your snap before you said anything. Never mind, that is not you. So the drivers have started their engines. And the lead car is Reed Wiseman, who is a NASA astronaut. So he is taking the inaugural lap here in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is such a cool place. Such a cool place. Went there on a class trip in 8th grade. Now I kind of wish, to be honest, I kind of wish we waited till like the school waited till we were like seniors. Till we were like seniors in high school, because I feel like when you get older, you appreciate stuff more, because there was like a lot of like the history stuff I liked going to Washington D.C., but like you didn't really have time to like look at things because you were on such a time crunch. Like they really gave us time to uh, like enjoy the city. Well, I didn't really get to enjoy much of anything, to be honest with you. It rained and rained and rained and rained. All right, so they are doing the starting grid right now. So who is everyone rooting for? I think I'm going to go for Kyle Kirkwood. But I don't know. I feel like Paolo has a real good chance of winning this race, because he is he's the leader. So the race starts at the Capitol building and it goes all the way around 3rd Street at 142 miles an hour. That's the first turn. And then Pennsylvania Avenue is Pitt Road. Then max speed is 175. Then they turn down 9th Street for the second turn. The third turn is at the National Archives on Constitution Avenue. And we got a super chat already. Andrew Perro with the $10 super chat. Holla holla. He says, my parents went to Washington, D.C. in 1980. Wow. I bet it changed a lot since then. But yeah, they go past like, thank you for the $10 super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Andrew, for the $10 super chat. Very, very much appreciated. So yeah, it's real cool how they have the track set up. U.S.-born drivers in the Freedom 250 field. Stingray Robb is from Payette, Idaho. Alexander Rossi is from Nevada City, California. Nolan Siegel is from Palo Alto, California. Joseph Newgarden is from Nashville. So there's a decent amount of American-born drivers um, in the race. Jack Harvey is in pit road. He has 9 career Indy 500 appearances, as they are showing Mocus Cam. David Mocus this season, 6 top 5 finishes, 10 top 10 finishes, and he finishes with an average placing of 7.4. He is 3rd in the championship standings. So thank you, Andrew, once again for that $10 super chat. Holla, holla. Are you already in the Hall of Fame? Let me make sure you are not already in the Hall of Fame, because if you are, I'm going to induct you here. Yes, you are, actually, Andrew. You were inducted August 16th. I don't know if I want New Garden merch or if I want Mulkus merch. I haven't really decided if I'm going to get any driver merch or not. So I believe we still... I hope before I pass away, I get to see my great-grandfather's city in Nova Scotia. Looks like a peaceful getaway. Nova Scotia, is that in Canada? Carmen, you'll have to correct me on that. Isn't Nova Scotia in Canada? And we are on lap 1, ladies and gentlemen. 147 laps of the inaugural Freedom 250 Grand Prix in Washington, D.C. We are underway, ladies and gentlemen. And our current leaderboard is as stands. The top 10 is Kirkwood, Paolo, McLaughlin, Ramson, Armstrong, Mocus, Hagar, Award, Lungard. Excuse me, Award just overtake Hungar there. He just jumped in 7th place. But, oh, wait a minute. Lungard jumping in 6th place. Hagar is in 8th. He jumped to Award. Kirkwood, Paolo, McLaughlin are holding down the top 3. Rossi is down there at the 12, and we do have a caution on the track already, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the 2nd lap of racing, and we are on the yellow flag already. Don't know why we're on the caution flag. But here we are, second lap of the race, and we're already on a caution. Whoa, that's not the word. I need an L in front of that A. Two Gypsy Pirates says, "What's the holdup?" Well, I'm live. I don't know what the holdup is. We do have a yellow flag on the second lap of the race. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to look at what we got going on here. Still on a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know why we're on a commercial break right after our caution. Normally that doesn't happen, but I'm guessing this isn't going to be a normal race. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Who you're rooting for, where are you watching from? Are you watching in Canada? Are you watching in the United States? Are you watching in Europe? Are you watching in California, Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, Ohio, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Toronto, Ottawa, Calgary, Saskatchewan? Stingray started in 25th. Yes, he did. So Kirkwood has 5 of 6 career wins on street races. He's one of 2 drivers with multiple street course wins since I don't know when that was. So Paolo, I think they were highlighting Paolo there, but let's see what caused the caution. So it looks like on one of the turns here, Ramson's car, something just flew off the back of Ramson's car after a collision. Just a minor collision there. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to do something here. So we are on lap 6, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 6. I don't know where Rob is. They're showing the standings, but I'm not exactly sure where he is on the standings. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the chat, let me know who you are rooting for, and do me another favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Both are completely free, and they help out the channel. I guess I could pull up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to minimize chat here. So, taking a look at the IndyCar standings. How do I see the, I want the standings for the DC race. Like, I want the live standings. Spotter guide? No, I don't want that. View the live leaderboard. Here we go. So the live leaderboard is as stands. Kirkwood, Palo, McLaughlin, Ramson, Armstrong, Lungard, Mokus, Hagar, Award, Collette, Rossi, Power, Newgarden, Rosenquist, VK, Dixon, Foster, Grosjean, Siegel, Erickson, Rob. Stingray Rob is in 21st. Andrew, he is in 21st. Schumacher, Simpson, Faraci, and Raw. They are on lap 9. It is a green flag. So, for some reason, I'm guessing my stream is a little bit behind. Because it shows they're on lap 8 on my screen. So I'm just going to go. Where did Mick start? Mick started. Taking a look at the live standings. McLaughlin? Is that who were? Mick Schumacher. He started. His starting grid was. So Schumacher on the starting grid. He was 24th. So Schumacher started 21st. Schumacher, taking a look at the live standings here. Kirkwood, Paolo, McLaughlin are holding down the top 3. Schumacher is in 22nd. He is behind Stingray Rob there. So Schumacher's in 22nd, right behind Rob, excuse me. Dear Lord. Lap 9, ladies and gentlemen. We are on lap 9. Stingray from Indiana. One of the things I've noticed about Kyle Kirkwood, from the races that we've watched this season, he likes to hold down first place until like lap 30, and then from like lap 30 on, he just starts to drop places. We're on lap 10, ladies and gentlemen. They are highlighting Christian Lungard here. His average season on a road course is 3rd. Street course is 8th. And on the oval courses is 14th. Schumacher's from Switzerland. It shows the German flag on Schumacher's profile here. So top 10 as it stands right now: Kirkwood, Powell, McLaughlin, Ramson, Armstrong, Lungard, Mokus, Hagar, Award, and Collette. So there is 2 rookies in the top 10. That's kind of crazy. Two rookies in the top 10, and we're 11 laps into the race. So, if you didn't see my community post, ladies and gentlemen, your Block O recipient for the 2026 season for Ohio State. That means the player who is a leader on the team and gets to wear the number 0, or they call it the Block O. So the Block O recipient for the 2026 is Brandon Ennis, wide receiver and captain. So Brandon Ennis received the Block O this season. I'm excited to see how Brandon Ennis plays this season. So your captains for Ohio State this season are Julian Sand, Jeremiah Smith, Brandon Ennis, Austin Silverfield, Kenyatta Jackson Jr., Peyton Pierce, and Jalen McLean are your captains this season. So that's Kenyatta Jackson Jr., Jalen McLean, Jeremiah Smith, Peyton Pierce, Julian Sand, Austin Silverfield, and Brandon Ennis. Been a Schumacher fan for years. Yeah, mistake, Germany. Yeah, he's from Germany. I don't know. I haven't this season. I just really started to watch IndyCar, and I started late in this late in the season. Um, I just I don't know. I'm probably next season. What I'm gonna do before the start of the next season is buy a jersey, like a race jersey, because they're $70. I mean, they're cheaper than a hockey jersey and a football jersey and a soccer jersey. So I'm probably gonna get a. I don't know. By the way, I do plan on getting a Blue Jackets jersey. Hopefully during preseason. Hopefully during preseason. Yep, yep. IndyCar has a deal with Fox. We are on lap 16, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 16, as we are doing picture-in-picture commercials. Now they're showing a Polymarket commercial, which I do not endorse gambling on this channel. Partially because I don't gamble. So probably after this stream, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shower. Stingray is 20th. Yep, yep. Probably what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, after this stream, I'm going to shower, um, schedule my streams for the week, for this week and weekend, and then uh, so you should see streams coming out later tonight. Bruh, what does he want? Sorry, my friends just sent me a snap. All right. Andrew, thank you for the sparkles, my guy. How many jewels do you have? I thought you sent me all your jewels yesterday, my friend. Um, he could, yeah, he did. He did indeed. I need to get like I need to get like Streamlabs or something, and then it can just be like a point system, pretty much. Oh, by the way, we gained another subscriber. Thank you to whoever subscribed. We're at 663 subscribers now. So shout out to you. 98 jewels. Wow. I thought you gave them all to me last week. So, and as soon as I go to check what lap we're on, um, gambling ad. Let's take a look at the live voting. Who are you rooting for? We got 7 votes. Kyle Kirkwood, David Malkus, Pato O'Ward, and other lead the pack with 29% votes each. David Malkus is not getting love. He is not getting love at all from y'all. He is at 14%. So David Malkus is not getting love from y'all. Yep. I like, for me personally, like, I don't know what it is about IndyCar that like made me drawn to it. Um, like, I enjoy watching IndyCar more than like F1 or NASCAR. Like, I try getting into NASCAR and I just cannot get into NASCAR. Like, I tried with the truck series and I could not get into like the truck series. I tried watching normal racing. Southern's coming out. Like, I tried watching like just regular NASCAR and then I couldn't get into it. So it's just like, I guess I'm gonna watch IndyCar because I hear all these things about the Indy 500. So I said, you know what, might as well check it out, and might as well check it out on stream. So Milwaukee next week has a Saturday race at 2:30 and a Sunday race at 1 o'clock. Would you guys like me to? See, I didn't grow up on racing. I grew up on football. So like, football is like my sport. You know what I mean? Like, football is my go-to. I love football. Excuse me, y'all. I'm getting mute while I munch on this taffy. You know what? I'll eat it at the hour mark. We're close to the hour mark on stream anyway. Like baseball, I watched religiously when I was younger. I remember Reds players like Jay Bruce, Sim Choo Choo, Joey Votto, Aroldis Chapman. Um, and we are on another caution on lap 22. I remember, I don't know what year it was, but Cincinnati was selected to host the MLB All Star game. And Jay Bruce was in the home run derby that year. And I watched the whole Jay Bruce win that home run derby in Cincinnati in front of the sold out crowd. Actually, I gotta look that up. When did Jay Bruce win the home run derby? When did Jay Bruce win the home run derby? Here we go. So Jay Bruce, what? Oh, I was thinking of Todd Frazier. Todd Frazier won the. Todd Frazier won the event in 2015. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. How can I forget Todd fucking Frazier? God damn. Yeah, you were watching the Big Red Machine. I missed out on that era. I was born too late. Now the Reds are trash. Lap 24 out of 147. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 123 laps to go. Still had their 19. Those cards could be worth some money. You should get them appraised, like a card shop or something. They could be worth some money. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some mental math in my head here. We're on lap 25, and the green flag is back out. Kirkwood and Paolo are holding down the 1 or 2 spots. Should every model. Yeah, I think like Riverfront Stadium was just Getting too old. Oh, we had a little bit of a collision there in Dixon's car. We're taking a look at Power's car. So Dixon is right behind Power. 14th and 15th spot better. So here comes Dixon. He's coming around the turn at 60 miles an hour, and he is just lagging behind um, Power there. I mean, he is like right on the ass of Power. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. If you are in the chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Both are completely free, and they help the channel out tremendously. If you want to support the channel even further, you can do so by purchasing a monthly membership. Memberships get you access to custom emojis, exclusive videos, exclusive live streams. So, if any of those extra perks interest you, please consider becoming a member for as little as $1.49 a month. So, yeah, that was way before my time there in 1990. One of my goals before I die. Well, one of my goals before I die that will probably never happen. I got to see Ohio State win a national championship. 2 national championships, actually, in my lifetime. I got to see the Crew win an MLS Cup. I've got to see the Reds make the playoffs in my lifetime. I've got to see Kansas men's basketball win a national championship. I've got to see the U.S. play in a World Cup twice. So pretty much my final sports goals before I die. I either want to see A, the Blue Jackets win the Stanley Cup, or B, the Reds win the World Series. I feel like seeing the Reds win the World Series will mean a whole lot more to me than the Blue Jackets winning the Stanley Cup, because I've been a Reds fan forever. I fell in love with the Reds when my great aunt would take me to games when she lived in Cincinnati. And we are getting an interview with Melania Trump, the First Lady of the U.S. Don't know why they're interviewing the First Lady, but all right then. They beat the Bash Brothers. Huh. Sorry, I'm trying to do some mental math in my head with my paychecks here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Trying to see if I can afford to pay my bills this month and get a Blue Jackets jersey. Well, next month. Because I want to get a Jackets jersey before the start of the season. Well, hopefully in preseason. Should probably check my time card for last week. So yeah, I should have enough. Because I get paid. We're on lap 30, ladies and gentlemen. Kirkwood and Paolo are still holding down the 1 and 2 spots. The top 5 really hasn't changed. I guess the top 6, top 6 to top 8 haven't really changed that much. So we are in commercial, brought to you by Edwards Life Sciences. We are on lap 32. The caution is over. This caution didn't last very long. We're on lap 32 now. Lap 32. Yep, Stingray Rob is still in position 20. He needs to jump Mulcus. I don't know why he hasn't been able to jump Mulcus yet. Ah! Can't talk. What are my plans for tonight? Shower, cook dinner. Shower, cook dinner. Towels. I gotta wash towels. Fuck. Completely forgot about that. I got the chocolate in my mouth. Let me try something different, y'all. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go off camera here for a second. Put me down here. Okay. Now I want to go to... We're on lap 34, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 34. I want to... Window capture, add a new window. Damn. The only window I can show, apparently, is the one I'm on. So, can I not show this window? Can I not show the fucking race window? What the fuck? Okay. That didn't work. That did not work. Where's my video captured? There it is. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, that didn't work like I thought it would. I tried to pull up the window capture of like the live standings, but the only window it wanted to show was the window I had the race on. And y'all know I can't show the window with the race. So we do have another caution. Oh, dear Lord. Looks like we have a massive collision here, ladies and gentlemen. A massive collision. We got the IndyCar safety team out there. Looks like the front of number 12. I don't know who number 12 is. That is Rosenquist. Rosenquist, the entire front end of his car is just, it's gone. Like the complete front end of Rosenquist's car is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like the safety team is trying to get Rosenquist out of the car as we speak right now. They got, looks like a car hit Rosenquist's car, hit the wall, spun out after it hit the wall, and hit another car here. Oh! So Rosenquist just goes straight into the wall, and another car, just another driver comes out, doesn't see him, and hits him right in the sweet spot, right there on the driver's side, and we are hitting a commercial break. Yeah, it's non-raceable, so Rosenquist is out of the race, ladies and gentlemen. Rosenquist is out of the race. It was like a freeway crash in California. I don't have audio, so, but it looks like Rosenquist's race is done. The car is just gone, apparently. So it looks like we will be going well over that 3 hour stream time today. But yeah, Rosenquist's car is just gone. It is done, though. When we're on commercial, I'm going to use the restroom, ladies and gents. I'll be right back. I was muted. And when you have a race like this, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta take your breaks when you can. Schumacher's in 23rd. Stingray is Schumacher's in 21st. Stingray in 23rd. Yep, you are correct there, Andrew. Mokus is out of the race. It was Mokus's car. Who got out of the race here? And I, of course, you know, one of the drivers that I put on the thumbnail, he gets taken out of the race. Not his fault, but I think that's happened like 2 weeks in a row where I put a driver on the thumbnail, and one of the drivers that's on the thumbnail out of the race. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And we have another caution, ladies and gentlemen. Another caution, and Rawl is in first. Let's go. That's my boy right there. David Rawl is in first place. The Ohio boy. Let's see what happened here. Looks like it was VK on the turn. VK on the next turn just bumps into a car next to him and just smashes into that wall. And it looks like it took the left side of his car out. So it looks like Lundgaard tried to pass him. So we're watching this from Lundgaard's perspective. One car hit another car, and then which caused him to speed out there. Don't know who exactly spun out. I don't have audio. I do not have audio, but we're going to another commercial. How many? There has been 1, 2, 3 cautions so far in this race. We're on caution number 4, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a long, long race. So it looks like we are back driving under caution here on lap 46. So we're still driving under caution here on lap 46. Still 100 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, 100 laps to go. We're on lap 47. Lap 47. So it looks like on the app you can get driver radio. On the app. Looks like Fox is promoting a new show, season 1 on Hulu, called Best Medicine. September 22nd, when season 2 of Best Medicine premieres. And if anyone is interested, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox, the Seahawks take on the Titans in NFL preseason action. So they're interviewing 24-year-old David Mokas out of Chicago. He was out on lap 24 because he just hit the wall there. Looks like he's okay, though. Good to see he's okay. And it looks like Powell is pitting for fuel. We're still on a caution flag, ladies and gentlemen. Still on a caution on lap 48, so 99 laps to go. 99 laps to go. 99 laps to go. Schumacher's in 18th. Andrew is keeping us up to date on the positioning of Stingray Rob and Schumacher. So he says Stingray's in 25th. Schumacher is in 18th. And Alex, thank you for another 10 joules of the hiding emoji there. Very much appreciated, my friend. So Rob is in 25th. He's right behind Mulkus, who is out of the race. So is Rob out of the race? Or is Rob still racing? Because Mulkus is out of the race. I think he was out of the race at like lap 40 because he hit the wall. So we still have a caution going on here. Hulu says we have an hour, 14 minutes on the race left. I think we're going to go over that hour 14. Still under a caution. Schumacher is at 17. So Schumacher is is slowly making his way up the leaderboard. Slowly making his way up there. Still got that caution car out. And Hulu, why are you fucking up? They're showing a advertisement for Big Noon Saturday as North Texas travels to Indiana to take on the number 6 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. We will not be doing that game. We will be watching Ohio State and Ball State here on the channel. I think it's the weekend after that. I think the weekend after so week 2. The plan in my head is for week 2 of college football to do a triple header, a Big Ten triple header. That Saturday, and then Panthers start the regular season that Sunday. So probably going to do triple header on Saturday, week 2 for college football. So week 2 for college football, that Saturday is, when is that Saturday? By the way, if we got any Blue Jay fans in the chat, the Yankees lead the Blue Jays 2-0, top of the third. That game is on MLB.TV. So week 2 starts Thursday, September 10th. I plan on being live for Friday, September 11th. Um, the game I got circled for that Friday is Missouri and Kansas. And then Saturday, the 12th, is going to be the Big Ten triple header. At noon, Oklahoma takes on Michigan. Then at 4:30, I think it is. Is it 4:30? When does Washington play? I need to see when Washington plays. Uh, I think Washington plays at 4:30. Please, 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 please. Where's Washington? I think Washington plays at 4:30. No, Washington plays at 3:30. So we got a couple options. So after the Oklahoma Michigan game, we can either watch Utah State at Washington, or we could probably watch the better game, which is also at 3:30, Duke versus Illinois. So more than likely going to do the Duke Illinois game at 3:30, and then at 7:30 we got the big one, Ohio State versus Texas. Or what time is that Ohio State game? Actually, I think it's 7:30. I'm not seeing. Yeah, 7:30. Ohio State versus Texas. So yeah, we got a Big Ten triple header. Schumacher 16. Yeah, Schumacher is. Stingray is out. So 3 drivers have been eliminated from this race: VK, Mokus, and Rob. And ladies and gentlemen, Grosjean just overtook McLaughlin there for 4th place. Since the restart, Kirkwood has jumped 2 places. Rawl is down a place, and Simpson is down a place. Rovenquist, Lungard, Award, Hagar, Colette, Newgarden, Power, Dixon, all the way to Rossi, all jumped a place. Lap 54, ladies and gentlemen, lap 54. So after this race, ladies and gentlemen, shortly after this race, probably about an hour, hour and a half, you will see the streams for this week up on the channel. I haven't decided if I'm doing the Columbus Club America game on stream on Wednesday, because that's a 10:45 kickoff. It's Club America. Columbus sucks. So I'm more than likely not going to do that game. So I'll be back Friday. My plan is to be back Friday and do a college football doubleheader. Andrew says he was like this Anakin in a pod race. Star Wars reference. Love the Star Wars reference. So we're on lap 56, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 56. If you're in the stream, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Both are completely free. Let me know who you are rooting for in the race. So the top 10 is as follows: Kirkwood, Raw, Simpson, Grosjean, McLaughlin, Lundgaard, Rosenquist, Award, Newgarden, and Huger. I think it's Huger. Huger. So now we have a new top 10. Newgarden and Power has entered the top 10. Newgarden at 9, Power at 10th. And the top 8 remains the same. As Kyle Kirkwood, he is just zooming around that truck by himself. Rawl is in second. And Rawl is eating Kirkwood's dust right now. Rawl hasn't pitted in 37 laps. It's been 19 laps for the leader, Kirkwood, who, since he last pitted, Blue Jays just scored, and they're down 2-1 down 2-1 to the Yankees. Nice. So we are at lap 58, ladies and gents. Lap 58. Kirkwood, I don't know who they're. Looks like Kirkwood is way ahead of everybody here on lap 58, 117 miles an hour, 106, 101. I guess that's tire pressure. Grosjean has a tire pressure of 75 psi. He needs to get his tires changed probably after the next lap. How are the Angels doing this season? So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some jumps here. Simpson is in second. Grosjean is in third. McLaughlin's in fourth. Lundgaard in seventh and fifth. Rosenquist in sixth. Award in seventh. Newgarden in eighth. Power in ninth. Collett in 10. He said, I want to play spoiler versus Texas so Toronto can make a wild card spot. I thought Toronto was in a wild card spot already. Race prediction according to Kalshi. Kalshi. My hair. My hair is not hairing this afternoon. My hair is not hairy. Does that make sense? Oh, here's a reminder to drink water, folks. I haven't drank water all stream, and we're an hour 45 in. Hashtag drink water. Oh, I got stretch. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna toss this melted ice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on lap 63, and Kirkwood is just telling all the other competitors to kiss his ass as we are going to a commercial break. Commercial break. So they're showing the race here on picture in picture. Why don't they do this for football? Picture in picture for football. I guess because IndyCar lasts longer. Excuse me. Toronto is close, but Texas is ahead by about 1 game. The Reds ain't doing shit this year. I was shocked they made the wild card last season. Honestly, I watched every out of that wild card series against the Dodgers, and I hated myself for it. So the Reds are in fifth place. They're dead last in the Central Division. They are 4-6 in their last 10. They're 30-32 on the road and 32-36 at home. They have a record of 62-68. They're 19 games behind the Brewers, who are 81-49. So yeah, looks like the Dodgers are going to go for a three-peat this season. Take a look at the American League. The Rays lead the American League East. I think they're 3 games ahead of the Yankees. The White Sox lead the Central. They're 3.5 games ahead of Cleveland. And the Astros lead the West. The Rangers are a game behind of the Astros. And ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are just so fucking bad. They are 50-80 this season. So yeah, the Reds ain't doing shit this season. Just like every season. They don't do shit. September 11th to September 24th is brutal. They got technically September 4th to September, almost October, the Reds got to play the Brewers, Dodgers, Brewers again, Dodgers again. Then they got to play the Cubs. Then they got to play the Braves. And then at the end of September, they close out the season with the 3-game series against the Blue Jays, which the Blue Jays are probably going to sweep the fucking Reds. Cincinnati sucks, man. They are ass. Speaking of Schumacher, Schumacher is in 16th. Schumacher is in 16th. I feel like my hair is thinning. Is my hair thinning? I mean, they look vulnerable, but they just got too much good pitching and firepower. So Kyle Kirkwood, the leader, street racing this season, 5 starts, 1 wins, 4 top 5 finishes, and an average finish of 6.4 position. And Kirkwood just took off, ladies and gentlemen. When I say Kirkwood took off, brother is leaving everybody behind in this race. So, Andrew, thank you for the $10 super chat. Everybody, if you're a racing fan, thank Andrew. Because I will be doing every race that I can next season for IndyCar. I'm actually kind of excited because I feel like with IndyCar, the more I watch it, the more I learn. You know what I mean? Because like I've learned a lot just by the few streams that I've been doing. Hopefully, I get a little bit better with play-by-play next season. $79 laps to go. One of the drivers in pit row here, pit road tried to take off and his right tire wasn't attached. So Paolo is in 21st and he has a lap penalty. Don't know why he has a lap penalty, Paolo does. So VK, Mokus, and Rob are out. I don't know where they're not showing Schumacher's position. Schumacher's in 16th. No, he's in 15th. Schumacher just jumped Dixon, who was in the pit. So we are on lap 70. I believe we got 57 more laps to go. 57 more laps. Something like that. To go. Paolo has had a lot of pit problems today. He had another team's equipment and he had a left wheel loose. The goal is to surpass the Angels 2024 team record, which is about 2 games behind, but starting to play well versus Houston and Texas. Yeah. Lap 71, ladies and gentlemen. The top 10 really hasn't changed much. They're doing the team communications for Kyle Kirkwood. His spotter is Jesse Vaughn. Strategist Brian Herta. And the driver is Kyle Kirkwood. I don't know, man. I feel like with soccer, like 2021 is when I really got into soccer. And like every summer, soccer has like taken the majority of my sports watching time. Lap 72, ladies and gents. Lap 72. I feel like when we hit like lap 90, I'll need to like, I don't know. I might stand up and stretch when we hit like lap 100 and like just. Kirkwood's gonna finish the race with like. We have some movement, ladies and gentlemen, in the top five. McLaughlin in third, Lundgaard in fourth, Rosenquist in fifth, O'Ward in sixth, Power in seventh, Newgarden in eighth, Ericsson, Colette in ninth, Ericsson in 10th, Stegall in 11th. So we're getting some movement. Andrew says my favorite World Cup was 2002. I need to go back and watch some highlights of the 02 World Cup. That was before my time. And I'm 23 years old. Needed to stand up. My back was starting to hurt. Angels won. So the Angels haven't won the World Series since 02. So like 24 years. Damn. Damn. Well, the Reds, to be honest, haven't won it in like nearly 40 fucking years. So I think it's been like 35, 38, something like that. Because I know 2030 it will be 40 years. Or will it be 30 years? I'm an idiot. Hold on. 2020. 2026 minus 1990. So it's been 36 years. So yeah. 36 years. Oof. Italy versus South Korea at 2 a.m. You're 3 hours behind. So if it was 2 a.m. for you, would have been 5 a.m. for us. See, watching a soccer game at 2 a.m. wouldn't be bad because you're in bed by 4. But like watching it at 5, it's 7 a.m. by the time the game's over and the sun is starting to come up. Lap 75, not much movement in the top 10 or the top 9. Lap 76. And apparently this lap is brought to you by Starlink. Schumacher's in 14th, Carmen. Schumacher is in 14th. Excuse me. Korean broadcast. That's interesting. It is very interesting. Lap 76. And we are 2 minutes away from 2 hours on the stream, y'all. 2 minutes away from a 2-hour stream. Here on lap 77. We're on lap 77, ladies and gentlemen. What's 147 minus 77? 70 laps to go. Hey, 70 laps to go. Yep, Schumacher is in 12th. He's right behind Simpson and Huger. If he can push up there a little bit, he might hit that top 10. But right now, the top 10 is Kirkwood, McLaughlin, Lundgaard, Rovenquist, Power, Newgarden, Ericsson, Siegel, Rossi, Hugar. And it looks like Andrew sent sparkles. Thank you for the sparkles, Andrew. You are contributing to my Blue Jackets jersey fund. Andrew, thank you for contributing to my Blue Jackets jersey fund. Very much appreciated. I don't know if I'm going to get a player jersey or if I'm going to get just a blank jersey back. Because I feel like if I get a player jersey, that player is going to be traded. I just think so. Lap 79. Yep. Schumacher's in 11th. Simpson just overtook Ericsson for 8th. And Schumacher's in 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, Ericsson is in the pit. And Ericsson has dropped significantly. So Schumacher is in 9th. Right behind Lundgaard there. Could he jump Lundgaard and put himself in 7th? So Kirkwood is in the pit. He's been in the pit for 5, 6, 7 seconds. 8-second pit time for Kirkwood. And McLaughlin just overtook Kirkwood. And ladies and gentlemen, Power just overtook Kirkwood and McLaughlin for first place. McLaughlin is in the pit. So is Kirkwood. So we do have drivers in the pit. We have McLaughlin, Rovenquist, and Siegel all in the pit. Let's see if Kirkwood can retake that first place spot by Power here. We're on lap 80, ladies and gentlemen. Lap number 80. So we have a lot of movement in the top 9 here as Schumacher is back down to 10th. Our top 10 is changing ever slightly. And Schumacher, goodbye Schumacher. He was in 9th. Schumacher's highest position was 9th this race. And now he is all the way down. I don't know what his current position is. They're showing a replay here of O'Ward and Arrow Racing. Got turned around for some reason, but Schumacher is now in 20th. So Schumacher has had a massive, massive drop. Just could not hold that 9th position. We're on lap number 81, the 81st lap of the race. Your top 10 is Power, Kirkwood, Rossi, McLaughlin, Simpson, Lundgaard, Rosenquist, Grosjean, Raw, and Ericsson. It says Schumacher's still in the race. He did stop for a pit. And I think that when he stopped to pit, when he did, I think that killed him. I honestly think that killed his positioning. I don't know. They're not saying that Schumacher is out of the race. Rob's out of the race. VK, Mokus, and Rob are all out of the race. I think Schumacher just jumped back to 18th. don't know. Did Schumacher pit? That's what I want to know now. Did Schumacher pit? Trying to see. Did Schumacher pit? I'm taking a look at the schedule here, and I don't think Schumacher pitted. Oh, here we go. Live leaderboard. Kirkwood is back in first. That's my boy. That's my boy, Kirkwood. Where are you, Kirkwood? I want to buy some merch. Kirkwood. Brother. Where is this brother? Kirkwood. There you are. Kirkwood didn't have very much merch. Oh, this is Scott Dixon. What the hell? Kyle Kirkwood. Here we go. Kirkwood didn't have much merch. So let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. We're on lap number 84, about to hit 85. Kirkwood is in first, McLean in third, and second, Simpson in third, Lungard in fourth, Power in fifth, Rosenquist in sixth. What is up, Mike? How are you? We're just going through the leaderboard here. Grosjean in seventh, Rawl in eighth, Erickson in ninth, Foster in 10th, Siegel in 11th, Newgarden in 12th, Collett in 13th, 14th Dixon, 15th Paulo, 16th Rossi, 17th Huger, 18th Schumacher, Award is in 19th, Ramson's in 20th, Armstrong in 21st, 22nd is Ferracci, and then out of the race are Rob, Mokus, and VK. So those are your current live standings. As we hit the 85th lap. And it looks like down there at the Capitol building, we have Jamie Little at the National Archives. Excuse me. What's up, Mike? Hope you're doing well. We're just doing some racing, some racing. Here on lap number 85. Lap number 86, Kirkwood. Yeah. Oof. So it's been 25 laps since Rawl has last pitted. Schumacher's in 18th. He's in 17th now. He just needs to make another run at that top 10. Allison has been sick, so I've been running this. Whew. I've just been here the last 2 hours, 9 minutes streaming. I'm so ready to hit lap 90. Once we hit lap 90, it is smooth sailing from there. What the hell? Thank you to whoever subscribed. We're at 663 subs. And thank you, Andrew, for contributing to my Blue Jackets jersey fund. Kirkwood is in first, and we are on lap 88, ladies and gents. Lap 88. Apparently one of the drivers is driving a hybrid. Looks like Kirkwood, McLaughlin, and Simpson are going to need a tire change. Schumacher's in 16th. Schumacher is in 16th. 16th for Schumacher. 16th for Schumacher. We got a couple of Cheez-Its left that I'm going to munch on. So Hulu is saying we have 32 minutes of this race left. I highly doubt. So I just, I'm going to vote on the Hockey Guys poll. Then Connor McDavid wins the Hart Trophy. Calendar Cup. Give me McKenna. Calder. Where would I like to see the NHL expand to next? Give me Quebec. I want an NHL team in Quebec. So Kirkwood is still leading. We're on lap number 91. I just submitted my entries to the Hockey Guys season poll. So here's my plan. My plan for hockey season is I want to go live for every Blue Jackets game I can. If the Blue Jackets and Ohio State don't interlap, like if the Blue Jackets play at 7 p.m. and Ohio State plays at 6:30, anywhere from like 6:30 to 8 o'clock, Ohio State gets the Ohio State's always going to get priority. But like if Ohio State plays at noon, or 3:30, then I can do both. I plan on doing as many Cleveland Monsters games as I can this season. I plan on doing as many Cincinnati Cyclones games I can this season. So my schedule just depends on A, the Blue Jackets schedule, B, Ohio State's schedule, but most importantly, my work schedule. Because my work schedule changes all the time. Schumacher back in 14th. But I am excited for hockey season, y'all. I'm so excited for hockey season. Lap 94. It is currently 3:01 p.m. Trying to get it. There we go. Oop, can't show the race. 3:01 p.m. We start in Anaheim in December. I don't know. Like, I know Mike said he can't do, I think it's October 20th. He can't do the Blue Jackets Leafs game. So I think everybody's going to migrate over here for that game. Schumacher's still holding it down in 14th. Yeah, they were interviewing him on the Fox broadcast. So Alex Polo before the race had a plus 133 lead in the championship standings. Now it's a plus 94. Damn. Fuck. I just need to make it to lap 100. Lap 100, I can stretch as we are on lap 97, y'all. 97. So I wonder how, like, the standings for IndyCar is. Like, do they just go by the times? Or do they go, like, for one driver to pass another driver? Like, do the drivers have to pass each other? P2P. I don't know what P2 is. P2P is. When we hit lap 98, ladies and gentlemen, we are on lap number 98. Everyone, thank you to everyone who has tuned in to the stream. It's been a long stream. It has been a long, long stream. "50 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. We can do it. 50 laps to go. So if we're at 50 laps to go, we're probably at what? 99 laps? 98 laps? Something like that? I think I'm going to stand for at least 10 laps. Because, like, I'm getting kind of impatient and I can't sit in, like, one spot when I'm streaming. And, like, when I'm streaming, it's, like, a lot of strain on my voice because I have to, like, constantly talk. Talking about Andrade, Andrew says he thinks he won the Long Beach Grand Prix in the 80s. I think the IndyCar is going back to Long Beach next season, which we will be live for. "49 laps to go. 2 more laps until we hit the 47 lap mark. Kirkwood is just leading the pack, man. He is leading the pack. Carmen, do me a favor. Last time I checked, we were at 663 subscribers. How many subscribers are we at now, Miss Carmen? 49 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 48 laps to go. 8 more laps, and then I can pee. Carmen, you there? Four-time champ in the Long Beach Grand Prix. Is IndyCar back at Long Beach next season? IndyCar 2027 schedule. So April 18th is when the Long Beach road course is, and then May 15th is when the Indianapolis road course is, and then the 30th is when they run the Indy 500. 47 laps to go. We have hit 100 laps, ladies and gentlemen. We have did it. It took 2 hours and 23 minutes to run 100 laps. 46 laps to go. 99 laps to go. 99 laps to go. It's always in April. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the stream while we are at the commercial break, please do me a favor. If you're in the stream, there are 2 things you can do. 2 things you can do to help support the stream. The first thing is to like. You can like the stream. Hit that little thumbs up button down below. The second thing you can do is hit that red subscribe button just right below the like button. So hit that subscribe button. Let me know you subscribed, and I'll give you a proper shout out. Now there's also both of those things are free, by the way. Now, if you want to help the channel out more and help the channel grow more, consider becoming a member. Join Connor's crew. So far, we have 8 people in Connor's crew, but if you want access to exclusive emojis, exclusive live streams, and exclusive videos, join Connor's crew for as little as $1.49 a month. That gives you access to everything: the emojis, the videos, the live streams, the members only polls. Um, but hey, if you want to say, hey, I like this guy a lot, I want to support him a little bit more, consider looking at the assistant captain and the captain tiers. The assistant captain is $6.99 a month, and the assistant captain is $12.99 a month, and the captain tier is $12.99 a month. Uh, as always, thank you, for showing your support to the channel just by being here, commenting, liking, subscribing, being active like Andrew and Carmen in the chat. Um, you are helping out the channel. Thank you. Going to see how much it is. The Long Beach race. You thinking about going next year? Sorry, I'm trying to do have a notification that is from Carmen. I'm gonna give that a like. Schumacher. Where is Schumacher? Fuck. I closed out of my Hulu. Give me 1 second, y'all. Closed out of Hulu. So Schumacher is in 14th place. Schumacher is in 14th place. $42 laps to go. $38 to $112. Damn. I'm guessing like the more expensive seats are like right on the track. Like you're right there. Like you have to have earplugs in to watch the race. 42 laps to go. Yeah. 39 laps to go. OBT fare is $1.25, $4 for an all-day pass. 663 subs, y'all. Woohoo! We're hitting all kinds of milestones this week. We hit 663 subs and 8 total channel members. 39 laps to go. Should have peed when there was a commercial break. Uh, 39 laps to go. Come on. Power through. Power through, Connor. Power through. We're 2.5 hours into the stream. Won't surprise me if this becomes a 3-hour racing stream. It says here we got 13 minutes, but I highly doubt we'll take. "36 laps to go. Schumacher is in. I didn't see. 36 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-0 Texas. Who is peeing me? Oh. Schumacher is 10th. Yep, Schumacher's in 10th. You might be ahead of me there, Alex. Schumacher just Siegel just jumped to 5th. You might be ahead of me there, Alex. Schumacher is still in 10th. Schumacher's now in 7th. 35 laps to go. Rosenquist is in 8th, but he's in the pit, and Raw just overtook him because he just got out of the pit. Ericsson at 10th. Paolo in 10th. And 11th. Simpson just overtook Newgarden for 13th. Ooh, Power's in 2nd, ladies and gentlemen. Kirkwood lost his lead. It's McLaughlin, Power, Lundgaard, Kirkwood. Schumacher's still in 7th on my screen here, Andrew. You're ahead of me, so. Rossi is in 6th. Rossi is in 5th. Schumacher just overtook Siegel. Power is still in 2nd on my screen here. Looks like Raw jumped tonight. Raw jumped all the way out of there. So your top 10: McLaughlin, Power, Kirkwood, Lundgaard, Rossi, Schumacher, Ericsson, Rosenquist, Paolo, Simpson. Kirkwood, man. He had the lead. I said he had the lead the majority of the fucking race, and he gave it away. Now, McLaughlin's in the pit, so Power's probably going to overtake him, which he did, and Kirkwood's now back in 2nd. .33 laps to go. I would like to see Kirkwood overtake Power here. With 33 to go. Schumacher, oh, brother. Schumacher, what are you doing, bro? You had it, too. Now you're in 13th. Schumacher has been giving up way too much position this race. Way too much. 32 laps to go. Power is in 1st by a mile. But yeah, Schumacher went to the pit, dropped 9 places. He's in 15th. I think, I don't know, man. This race with 32 laps to go, I think anywhere from Power to Ericsson has, Power or Ericsson has the chance to win, anywhere from Power to Ericsson has a good chance of winning this race. I would like to see Kyle Kirkwood win this race, honestly. But Power is just now in the pit. And here comes Power out of the pit, 7.4 seconds in the pit. And Kirkwood just overtook Power for 1st. I think Power just made that bad decision there to stop in the pit when he did. A lot of drivers this race. McLaughlin just overtook Power for 2nd. Lundgaard in 3rd. But I think, what's killing a lot of drivers is that they don't go to the pit early enough. They wait until they get a substantial lead, and then they just decide, okay, I'm going to pit now. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pit, and then I'm going to fucking lose my positioning. I never understood that. If you have good positioning, and you're where you want to be on the leaderboard, why would you pit? Why would you pit? It blows my mind because they pit and then they drop like 2 to 9 places. It just blows my fucking mind. Also, Corbin, why did Valhalla stop doing? Why did he stop doing NASCAR? Just too much competition for NASCAR? Like, what I'm trying to say is, I don't understand why, if a driver has good positioning in the top 10, they pit when they're way ahead and then they drop. Like, why are you pitting when you're way ahead? "29 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 29 laps to go." I don't know if I'm going to stand for the next 29 laps, or... I kind of want a snack, but I'm waiting on a commercial break to grab a snack. $29 to go. We can do it, y'all. We've been live for the past 2 hours and 42 minutes. We can do it, y'all. We can do it. And we are doing a Harbor Freight Power Performance. 28 laps to go, and we are highlighting power performer Kyle Kirkwood. His fastest lap time was 58.56. He's been passed 12 times. And Kyle Kirkwood has led for 100 laps. Ladies and gentlemen, 100 laps. Kyle Kirkwood has led. 28 laps to go. Unless something dramatic happens down the stretch, I think Kirkwood has this one in the bag. To be completely honest with y'all, I think Kirkwood has it in the bag. Doesn't want to blow a gasket or engine. That's fair. But like I said, I think Kirkwood has it in the bag. That's what I'm saying, Andrew. Why? It don't make sense. 27 laps to go. We're getting overhead of the fan zone here. Washington Monument cam. The cam off the Washington Monument. Drive, drivers, drive, drivers, drive. Come on, I need a commercial break. Need a commercial break. Probably with 20 laps to go, that's when I'll grab my snack. I need a snack. Kirkwood, it's been an exciting race. Schumacher's in 14th. So Schumacher is in 14th. I think he's in 14th. Yeah, he's in 14th still. 26 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. We have been live for the last 2 hours and 45 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, the football streams were some of the longest streams I've done, and I got two of them. Two football streams on Friday night. That's 6 hours of football coming at your eye holes. And we got another caution, bruh. Another caution this race. Yeah, he can't continue. He can't continue. So Live Golf, Indianapolis Round 4 is currently airing on FS2, Fox Sports 2 for anyone who is interested. It looks like Paolo just kind of spun out on that corner and then bam, right into the wall. Yeah, the front end of Alex Polo's car, number 10. Who's number 10? See, yeah, it looks like he turned a little bit wobbly, spun out in the middle of the track. So, yep, great time, ladies and gents. Time for a snack. I just got a Uncrustable. I think tonight's dinner, I don't want to spend money, so I think tonight's dinner is probably going to be poor man's chicken and rice. Or it might be chicken strips and cheesy rice. I think I'm going to go the chicken strips and cheesy rice route, because that sounds good. "23 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 23 laps to go. Still on a caution. So we are officially at 22 laps to go. Still under a caution. Ladies and gentlemen, still under a caution. 19 laps to go. Looks like Schumacher's in 13th. McLaughlin is in first. Kirkwood, Lundgaard, Power, McLaughlin, Ericsson. And it looks like we have another caution on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had way too many cautions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're on our 5th caution. Scott McLaughlin is out of the race. He is out of the race, but more importantly, hoping he is okay. First and foremost. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like McLaughlin took a nasty crash on a turn here. Just turned right into the wall. Took part of the wall off as well. And he kept going. Hopefully McLaughlin is okay. So it looks like McLaughlin is all right. As we hit a commercial break and a snack break. Yeah, I'm still confuzzled why Schumacher pitted when he did. He had this race by the balls because he was moving up the leaderboard. And then he pitted when he was in 9th place. Dumbass. Andrew's just giving away last names on the internet for free. I'm joking. Joking, Andrew. So 16 laps to go. 15 laps to go. We still have a caution. Kirkwood is the leader. Throw away his birthday cards. Caution still on the track. 15 laps to go. Come on, I want to get this race over with. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially hit the 3-hour stream mark. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 hours we have been streaming. Definitely our longest actual race we've done in terms of stream time. I believe the race that was race delayed, I think that was the Nashville race. We didn't end up doing that race because it got race delayed. That was 3 hours. But I think in terms of like sitting down, watching a race with everyone, I think that this is our longest racing stream. So Kirkwood has led for 114 laps today. 114, y'all. And there's 14 laps to go. Caution car is still out there. 14 laps to go. All drivers are in formation following the caution car. And we got the green flag, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag in the last 13 laps of the America Freedom 250 Washington, D.C. Grand Prix is underway. 13 laps to go. We are down the stretch, ladies and gentlemen, down the stretch. See, they missed an opportunity. With calling it the Freedom 250 Grand Prix, it should have been 250 laps instead of 147. 250 laps. Although if it was 250 laps, we would be looking at a 4 or 5 hour stream, which I really didn't want to do, a 4 to 5 hour stream. But yeah, it would have been cool to see a 250 lap race for the namesake. Like the Indy 500. It's 500 laps around the track. Anyway, 13 laps to go. I'm going to probably stand for the last 13 laps. My dad used to play the racing video games when we went to the arcade. Yeah, y'all call it soda. Like, living in the South for 3 years, it's called soda down here, right? Everybody says soda. I say pop, because I call it pop, and everybody looks at me weird. They go, are you from the Mid? Yeah, I grew up in the Midwest. Grew up in Ohio. OHIO, motherfuckers. "12 laps to go." See, I never really, I wasn't really in an arcade much. Like, I went to Dave and Buster's for my 18th birthday. That's about it. I was at Chuck E. Cheese a few times when I was a kid. Yeah, that's about it. Kind of crazy for an 18th birthday. Well, last year my friends and I went to Top Golf, but that's really not a arcade. It's more of a golf place. 11 laps to go, y'all. 11 laps to go. Kirkwood has this in the bag. I'm telling y'all, he has it in the bag. It is 3:50 p.m. This race has taken up my whole afternoon, my whole day. From 12:45 when I started to now, it's taken up my whole day. Good thing I don't go back to work till Thursday because I got Monday through Wednesday to do whatever the fuck I want. Well, I say that and they'll probably call me in. Hey, can you come in for a few hours and pick up from the shift? Sure. Why not? More money in my pocket. Where is Schumacher? I don't even think Schumacher's in 12th. He just needs to jump into the top 10 here if he wants to go top 10 finish. But I don't see Lundgaard catching up. I don't see Lundgaard, Power, Ericsson, Simpson, Seagold, Dixon, Newgard, Colette, or Grosjean catching up to Kirkwood here. I think Kirkwood has this race in the bag. I mean, he is the leader by a large margin here. Lundgaard might have to pit because he has a PSI of 42. Uh-oh. Looks like Kirkwood has a pressure of 32, so Kirkwood's going to have to pit soon. Ericsson's going to have to pit soon. Ericsson might have to pit sooner than later. 9 laps to go, ladies and gents. 9 laps to go. So get charged on September 8th. 8 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 8 laps to go. I'm going to stick this out, man. I've been live for 3 hours and 7 minutes. 8 laps to go. Kirkwood, just race in front of everybody, bro. You have won the race. Sorry. Can you guys tell I'm getting a little impatient? I start that crazy when I get impatient. Seven laps to go, y'all. 7 laps to go. Seven laps to go. 7 laps to go. There's my reflector. 7 laps to go. I feel like a lot of kids in the 80s and the 90s skipped school to go to arcades and like hang out and shit. 6 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. With 6 laps to go, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Both are absolutely 100% free. And we are making the push to 670 subscribers. Our current subscriber count (663), ladies and gentlemen. 5 laps to go. Kirkwood is the leader. The leader of the race. Did everyone enjoy the Leafs rebuild? The 5 episodes of the Leafs rebuild series I did. I'm thinking about bringing back the Leafs, like a Leafs NHL rebuild series back for the members, and just do it as like a members only live stream. 4 laps to go. I don't know. Video games cost a lot of money. That's the thing. Video games are like $70 now. Like, it's the time of year for work where I don't know how many hours I'm guaranteed. I'm not guaranteed any hours this time of year. Three laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like Kyle Kirkwood is the out and out winner of the 2026 Washington, D.C. Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. The American wins in the nation's capital. It's only fitting for an American to win in Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps to go, and Kyle Kirkwood is just doing a victory lap. It looks like. And I believe we have 2 laps to go coming up. Oh, looks like it's gonna rain. Can't tell if it's gonna rain or if that's just my blinds. 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 laps to go. I'm not going anywhere until this race is finished, Carmen. But Kyle Kirkwood is telling everybody else to kiss his ass. I don't think Schumacher's going to get a top 10 finish. And this is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. The white flag has been waved, and we are on the final lap. Ladies and gentlemen, our stats of the stream: 3 hours and 13 minutes, 355 views. ladies and gentlemen. 355 views on the stream. I got stuff to do, but hopefully one of those things. Before I forget, I gotta cook dinner, shower, towels, schedule streams for the week, do a few other things too. I think tonight's dinner is going to be chicken strips in the air fryer and probably a cup of minute rice with some cheese thrown onto it in a bowl. So, cheesy rice and ladies and gentlemen, we have it. It is over. Need to watch what I do with my arm there. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Kirkwood is the winner of the 2026 American, the 2026 Washington D.C. Grand Prix. The unofficial results are Kirkwood the winner, Lundgaard in second, Power in third, Ericsson in fourth, Simpson in eighth and fifth, Siegel in sixth, Dixon in seventh, Newgarden in eighth, and in ninth, Collette 10th, Grosjean as Kyle Kirkwood's spotter gets the water dumped on him. Looks like Schumacher is still pushing for that 10th spot, but it looks like he's going to finish in 11th as Kyle Kirkwood wins. It gets his 7th career IndyCar win and his 6th win on a street course. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wait for the official results as Kyle Kirkwood takes his victory lap. And he'll go to pit road to celebrate with his team. As he drives by the fans and waves at all of them, says, "Thank you all for coming." All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to end it here. It is 4:02 p.m. I got things to do. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see everyone on Friday. Double header of college football on Friday. So we got 6 hours coming at your eyes of college football on Saturday here on Friday here on the channel. One game on Saturday. Until then, guys, I will see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good start to your week. See everyone on Friday. Peace.